You're still watching NTV at One. The Minister of Education has released details relating to how learners can return to class following the imposed restrictions caused by COVID-19. In the interim, they have been calls to ensure learners are appropriately skilled in the process. To help us appreciate this, we have Geoffrey Wakhakunyu. He is the Executive Director, Junior Achievement Uganda, and he joins me right now. Very good afternoon, Geoffrey. How are you doing?
Good afternoon, sir. Yeah.
So, Geoffrey, we do know students have been away for over a year. How can students be encouraged to actually continue with their learning?
Oh, yes, thank you. Yes, students have been out throughout the year, and this is a necessary evil, something that we could not avoid. It had come, we had no way out, but how do we ensure that they cope up? This is a collective effort. Yes, government has undertaken its different measures under there, and they are ensuring that even the reporting is in shifts. So it's now the responsibility of different stakeholders, the parents ensuring that their children are well checked, medically checked before they report, but even the children themselves, the students themselves, behaving responsibly. They are standard operating procedures, ensuring that they are really up to the required, behaving as required, having their face masks. I've removed mine because I'm in the studio.
Indeed, but away from the SOPs, we also do know that these students have been away from school for a long time. How do you plan to interest them with education so that they can continue with learning? How do we encourage them?
Yeah, you're aware that last year before the breakdown, before we broke off, National Curriculum Development Center, in collaboration with the Ministry of Education, had introduced a new curriculum, and that is aimed at skilling the young people, that education going beyond mere teaching, but taking them through the skills. So the new model is a skill-oriented model. So we believe that if students can be in class for a relatively shorter time, and in the afternoons they are into different clubs, carrying out different activities, it will be an added advantage. They will divide themselves into different groups, which are relatively small and therefore limiting chances of transmission. And also the participation in different clubs makes learning really interesting, and it will help them to easily cope up with what they missed by way of learning it practically with their peers.
Of course, Mr. Geoffrey, schools are reopening within a fortnight. How are you working with the Minister of Education to ensure that we achieve vocational and, yes, academic skills?
Yeah, Junior Achievement Uganda, yes, like you've rightly noted, we work closely with the Minister of Education, not as competitors, but we are playing a complementary role. At Junior Achievement, what we do is to help these learners put in practice what they have actually learned in class. We usually ask a simple question that what is it that you have learned in class that you can transform into a business?
Real life, yes.
So if you've done biology, you've done agriculture, what is in agriculture that can be transformed into a business? What is in physics and can be transformed into business? Even if it's in Uganda, what is in Uganda that you can really transform and earn a living from it? So we are creating that entrepreneurial mindset among the people, among the young people, by way of ensuring that they put in practice what they have learned in class. Yeah.
Okay, Geoffrey, lastly, what are some of your future plans in actually making sure that all-round youngsters become economically productive even after school?
Yes, as Junior Achievement, this lockdown has been more of an added advantage to us.
I see.
One thing that we are now appreciating is the issue of ICT. So whereas in-school teaching is good, but what we are planning as Junior Achievement is to ensure that there is continued learning even when students are out of school. So we are exploring a number of online platforms where we can reach the students even when they are out of school. But
all right.
Yeah.
Geoffrey Wakhakunyu, many thanks for having made the time to speak to NTV Uganda.
Thank you very much.